Welcome back to another episode of Instantly 20. I'm your host, Keeleigh.
And I'm Ash.
And if you're new here, we just wanted to give you a little rundown on what our podcast is all about. We're all about navigating life in your early 20s. We started this podcast a few years ago when we were just 21 years old. Quite a while ago now, we're almost 25, approaching our mid-20s. And basically, this podcast is just all about going through life, going through the journey of being an adult. And welcome. And if you're not new here, get ready for another ADHD episode. We are really excited to be back. Ash has been away for not that long, but we haven't seen each other in a month because she was in Japan. So we're excited to tell you about that today as well.
Yes. We always do that.
Guys,
Keeleigh will always do our intro because,
Oh, I said we keep restarting it because we're feeling so awkward.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We always get so nervous. You guys know this, but I think because we've looked at our statistics lately and we have a new audience, there's just fresh people coming along. So yeah, again, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. We're very chaotic in ADHD. So we start off on one topic and then 5 seconds later, we're like, oh my God, remember that one thing that happened? So yeah, that's what we're all about. And I never ever do the intros because I sit back and I'm like, Keeleigh, I'm going to let you lead because I just...
The heart's palpitating. We're freaking out. I swear we suck at starting the episodes. And the other thing is as well, we used to do these massive run sheets. If you go back, please don't, but if you go back and listen to our old episodes, they were so structured. We really sat down and wrote down exactly what we wanted to say. It was not scripted, but basically was. And then I don't know, this season we've just unleashed the dragon. Anyways, we've unleashed ourselves and we just kind of start recording and kind of see what happens. So I think it just makes us a bit nervous because we're like, who's going to start? Who's going to say the wrong thing?
Who's going to say something and it's not what we were planning.
Literally.
It's fun though. I like it. I just feel like we actually sit here and we're just chatting and catching up. And then we've got our besties on the other line listening.
Literally. FaceTiming your best
Even
friend.
though y'all can't respond, we're still letting you in on our
why aren't you sliding into our DMs? We're still waiting for that part. Come on, guys. Speak up. Anyways, moving on. What we were going to say though is if you're not new here, you might remember a few years ago now, we used to go to a studio every couple of weeks and we would film our podcast and it was all professional and there was soundproofing. It was a whole thing. But now we literally, last year we did long distance. I was in Queensland, she was in Sydney, and now we're back one-on-one. But the funniest thing is we don't have a pro studio. We've got nowhere to film this but my bedroom. So we always set up this pillow fort. I think we said this in the last episode about the situation, but we have been really hesitant to actually film the podcast like we used to because we're it doesn't look very professional. It doesn't look very good. So if you're watching us on TikTok or even Instagram Reels, you will see, you can't see the full extent of the pillow fort, but we are on the floor.
Insert photo.
We're literally just on the ground.
It's so funny though. I feel like we got demoted. Usually people upgrade and then they go to studios and they're filming, they have a whole production. And we started off doing that and now we're literally on Keeleih's bedroom floor. But it's so on brand.
I know. It's just the chaos. It's a mess, but it's fine. It's us.
And you guys are here now for the journey.
Exactly. Well, without further ado, we're going to get into some topics. We've got this new thing we're doing this year called When Did I Ask? Which I hope you prepared one. I feel like every single week we're what am I
feel like I didn't, but I'm going to listen to yours. Let me think.
Okay.
Let me cook.
She's going to think about it. She's going to cook. So I guess I will start then. My When Did I Ask? It's about Spotify. It's got a new feature and I kind of wanted to put it on Instagram the other day, but then I was literally, who cares? I was thinking about it and I was it's all right. My podcasters will think that this is interesting, I hope. I don't know if anyone, you guys probably already know, Apple Music brought in the DJ and it's all AI and it can transition your songs like a DJ would now. And it was the coolest feature ever. And then Spotify brought it in very subtly. I think maybe it was last week. It's just called Mix. I don't know if anyone's even seen it because nobody I know knows about it, but you can turn your playlists into an auto mixed thing now. And it literally transitions your music and the way that a DJ would at a club or something like that. And it's literally the coolest feature. But the other thing is as well, you can go in and mix it yourself. So if you want to have a song transition halfway into another one, if you're I don't know, feeling creative, you can do your own DJ mixing, which I think is kind of game changing. Because if you want to have a party now, if you're musically inclined, you can just do it yourself on Spotify. And it saves it. It's a whole thing. Anyway, so if you guys thought that the Apple Music version of this was cool, you should definitely go check out Spotify. Just go into your own playlist. It's the second thing, it just says mix. Give it a go. It's lots of fun.
I love
my one
that.
I ask.
Mine is kind of also like technology related, but it's, I don't know, I might be have living under a rock. I didn't realize that you could do this, but you know the chargers that you basically plug into the wall and it like sits on your nightstand and then you put your phone on it and it magnetically charges. I didn't
Wireless
realize
chargers?
that there are ones, yeah, literally that are portable that just like clip onto the back of your phone. You don't actually even need to like get like a cord and plug it in like a normal USB bank. And I bought one for my boyfriend for his birthday and he was like, oh my God, I didn't know this existed. Like, I love these.
I didn't either.
And
It looked really cool.
yeah, and I'm like, have I just been like an old lady and not knowing about the new technology? So it may have been something that's not new, but I think with the new iPhone, everyone's like, you know, gotten all the cool
upgraded.
features and everyone's talking about it now. But yeah,
I feel like a lot of our when did I asks are probably like people are sitting there being like, I knew that. What do you mean?
yeah, they're like, you guys fucking,
Ash and I mean,
you guys
maybe
have
it's
got
'cause
no
we're
clue what's
heading-
going on in the world.
We're just becoming like millennials. We're like,
Right? Oh, so my
Just being
boyfriend's little sister is 16. Every time I see her, I just feel like old. I'm like,
like
no,
when they
I'm
say
so
things.
young. I'm like, I'm so Gen Z. Like, I'm online. Like, I know what's happening. And she's like, no, you don't. You really got no idea.
but also like I feel like teenagers. When we were teenagers, we thought everything was like really funny, like all the inside jokes, like whatever the words you would say and stuff. We thought it was hilarious. But like when I hear them saying stuff, I'm like, guys, that's cringe. Like our 20s, Gen Z, even the millennials, their jokes that we have on TikTok are so much funnier. The teenagers, I'm like, what are you talking about? Little 12s. So, anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say other than the fact that we're old. One day this is going to become instantly 30 and people are going to be like, what are they even talking about?
We used to have this whole intro that was like, navigating life in your early 20s. And now we're like,
We had to cut it.
are we changing that to mid 20s?
In your mid 20s.
Are we still, I know we talked about this recently, but are we still early 20s?
No.
24? I don't know if we're cutting it
24.
anymore.
I think it's mid. I'm
Mid.
definitely nearly mid.
We're looking, feeling mid.
I'm scared. Anyways, moving on from that though, I wanted to ask you about your trip to Japan. So I've prepared a few rapid fire questions for you. Her trip was like, when did you get back? Like 2 weeks ago?
Like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it flew by so fast. It was so cute. She was like sending me like little daily updates. I was actually so shocked she FaceTimed me on a trip and I was like, oh my God, tell me everything.
I filmed a vlog for you guys. I should really get on Instagram and do a dump.
100%.
But I
Please
hate
do.
that word. I literally hate the word dump so
I do
bad.
dump.
It's so awful. Carousel. So I should go on and like post something. But I did film. It's very millennial style. It's very awkward. And I kind of was feeling very out of my element talking to a camera, which is funny because I talk into a microphone literally all day, every day. Not actually, but anyway.
That's my full
Like I felt like I should have been good at this anyway. So it's a bit awkward, but I am going to put that on YouTube. It's going to be a little bit more exclusive with a link.
You have to pay for it.
Oh my God, imagine.
Like, $5, please. Watch my
Subscribe.
Japan vlog. She's not going to make you pay for it, don't worry.
Can you do that on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my
I
God.
don't know about YouTube, but she put it on OnlyFans.
Wow, new income. Oh my God, OnlyFans, but it's like of me
She's vlogs.
traveling. Awkward. Can you do that?
I think so. I don't know who would pay for it, but you could probably...
Keely's like my one subscriber. Anyway,
I'm not paying for it though. You have to give
so
me a free
I'm
one.
thinking about putting it up there so you guys can like
100%.
watch the videos if you're interested.
Well, I wanted to ask a few things. My first one is, what was the best part of your trip? Like, most 100% favorite thing that you did? Go.
I loved the deer park in Nara. So it's an hour train ride from Kyoto. It was just so beautiful. Like they come up to you and you try, they have the little wafer sticks that they try and sell you. So you're feeding them biscuits, right? And if you don't give it to them straight away, like they'll start trying to eat your like
Were you about
pants
to
and
say that they're going to start trying to eat you?
No. They came up and were like tugging at my skirt and like they were jumping up and leaping up to some people. Like it was kind of a bit aggressive at some points, but they were really cute. And like seeing deer, I've never been around deer before.
That'd have been really sweet.
Yeah, I don't
Love
know.
that.
There were so many highlights, but I think that the day trip that we did out to Nara was really special.
I love that. Well, that's nice to know because I feel like a lot of people post about it on TikTok and they're like, don't go to Nara Deer Park. Like, 3 reasons why you shouldn't do
They're
it.
like, don't go here. They're aggressive. Blah, blah, blah. I thought it was beautiful.
That's nice. Well, that leads into my next question. What do you think the most overrated part about Japan was? That like people talk about online, but you're like, why did I even do that?
Mochi.
Yeah?
I don't know. The mochi that you can get from Coles or like Woolworths, what's the brand? Little Moons.
Oh, I love
thought that
those.
they, like, the ice creams are so much better. They're actually really, really thick. And I sound very old when I say they're just too rich. Like, you know, when old ladies are like, it's so rich. They really were. Like, the consistency was really weird. The filling was really weird.
But you don't like certain textures, so I'm not surprised that you didn't like it.
It's literally giving... Anyway.
Moving on. Inside jokes.
You guys can't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really think it was a thing.
To be fair, like we went to a Japanese restaurant the other week and they did have mochi. It was matcha flavored mochi for dessert. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to give it a go. Like Ash is in Japan. I want to know what she's like doing. Anyways, I tried it and like, I don't know, maybe it was the matcha flavor, but I felt like I was eating like gooey grass.
It feels, I can't describe it. It feels like you're eating raw pizza dough.
Oh yeah.
With like some gooey filling in the middle.
No, I get that.
But like covered in sugar powder.
Mine was not sugary.
Is that what it's called? Sugar powder?
Probably.
Icing.
Icing? I don't think it's got icing on it.
Like, you know the things that like when you're baking and you put like
corn flour?
The powder that's like sweet?
Icing sugar?
Yes, icing sugar. Did I say that before? Anyway.
I don't know. Sugar powder, you said.
Sugar powder. Anyway,
sugar.
same shit. But yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't my thing.
That's fair
People
enough.
talk about it, but I didn't like it.
Did you have a favourite location?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. Shibuya was beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very, like, it looks exactly how it looks online, but I think it's actually smaller in person. Like, it looks massive. But yeah, the crossing and like seeing everyone run to the crossing to like try and take the photos, it was really cute.
So the crossing wasn't overrated then? You liked seeing a crossing?
Well, at the end of the day, it's a crossing. Like, it looks amazing online.
Yeah.
And it is amazing when you see it in person. But then when you go back there like 3, 4, 5 times,
you're like,
yeah, I'm not really in my tourist mode anymore. You're like, I've been here. I know what it's all about.
Did people genuinely every time the crossing, like people will go across, everyone's trying to take photos?
So many people, like there are hundreds of people trying to cross at the same time and everyone's like standing in the middle. People will like run and bolt to go stand in the middle and take their photos.
I feel like that would piss like the people that live there off so much. Like I'd be like, actually get lost.
Hate it.
Actually, it's funny though, because like from our perspective, like eastern suburbs, right? There's so many tourists there, like, because everyone just knows to go, you know, Bondi or wherever in the city. Like you go there and it's just everyone's just from Europe, which is fine. Like I love that they come to like Australia and stuff, but like I feel like certain aspects of it, you just like, oh, like especially if you live there, I just feel like you'd be like, oh my god, like
I used
tourists.
to feel that way. I used to feel like after you've lived there for a certain amount of time, like, oh god, all these tourists and they're all just like taking photos. Like this is like my local beach, right? Like cool, it's pretty, but yeah. And then traveling and like coming back, it makes you realize people save up their hard-earned money to come to where we live. Like how lucky we to live here.
Oh, that's
people
a nice
hate
perspective.
Tourists. Give me like 2 weeks and I won't feel that way anymore.
Like these damn tourists.
It's coming to summertime. I'm gonna be like, can you all fuck off? No. But yeah, no, it was really beautiful. I just feel like it was nice seeing that. Except after you go there a few times, it's like I'm one of the locals now. Like I don't need to take my photos. I've already got them all.
Did you have a favorite? Like we hated the mochi, but what did we love?
Tang Hulu. Oh my gosh, I came home and I tried to make it straight away. If you don't know what it is, if you search up Tang Hulu on TikTok, you'll see it. People try and make it all the time. It's like fruit, and then so you get fresh strawberries or grapes or any kind of fruit, and then you're basically melting sugar in a pan, and then you dip it in. And then you straight away put it in like a pot of ice water, and then it hardens. So it's like soft, juicy fruit on the inside, but like it's like toffee almost. Like, you know, like a toffee apple.
Yeah.
And it's like that hard, like, it's like that is how it sounds. And then you crunch into it, but then it's like soft on the inside.
I just know you'd love to make an ASMR video out of that.
I know, I'm dying. I literally love ASMR and it's very satisfying.
I feel like ASMR needs to die, but anyway.
But it tastes so good. So if you love fruit and you love sugar,
make some tang.
you can make it at home. It's so easy.
Tangulu.
Tanghulu. And ready, ASMR. It sounds like this. Yep.
She used to want to make this an ASMR podcast, and I was like, absolutely not.
I'm still going to get my episode one day.
I love that.
Anyway, I need to back up.
No, you're not. Well, the last thing I wanted to ask, I mean, it's kind of similar to like what's the most overrated thing, but what's an unpopular opinion that you might have about Japan after being there? It could be something you loved that most people hate, or like vice versa.
I thought Osaka was really pretty.
Okay, that definitely
Osaka's
isn't.
beautiful. A lot of
Okay.
people, I think a lot of people go and spend the time in Tokyo. I think that you can do, with what I wanted to do, I feel like I got out of it, like shopping, eating, restaurants, sightseeing, all that kind of typical tourist stuff, activities. But I feel like a lot of people spend the time there and then they go do like a day or two in Osaka. I would have liked to stay there longer. We only did one day. So I kind of regret that. But I thought it was a little bit, I don't know, people say you can kind of skip it. And we had that chat because I know Keely's planning a Japan trip. I think it was one of the highlights. So I think divide your time. I don't think Tokyo needs all the attention.
That's interesting. I love that. Because, like, I hear people say the complete opposite. But I guess that's the thing. Like, it just depends what kind of holiday you want. Like,
Depends like what you want to do.
is there one thing you regret not doing? Like, something you would change if you went back?
Oh my gosh, I really wanted to do Shibuya Sky, which I feel like is like the main tourist thing. We did the go-karting, which was amazing. That's the other like main thing that people go do. But I forgot to book. I didn't forget, like they sell the tickets 2 weeks in advance and it's super, super hard because everyone's on the website trying to get it. And that day I was like, oh, I need to go online and buy the tickets. All the good sunset time slots were taken up. But
I guess
it's
that's
an
the thing as well.
observation deck for those of you that don't know.
Like, observation decks are really nice at, like, sunset, like you said, or, like, nighttime because you can see all the pretty city lights. I just feel like they're not nice in the day. It's like, oh, yeah, cool. The end.
And look, when we went when it was summer and it was their 35-degree heat. So we're kind of like, are we really going to go stand up there? Because once you're up there at 1 p.m, 2 p.m, you have to wait till 6 p.m. to see the sunset. Like, it's not, I don't know. I just feel like standing around for that long isn't really.
Do you regret going in summer?
Yes, but I can't be fussy because my partner picked the dates.
No, for sure. It was like
And
a-
it
was a
wasn't even
birthday
like, you
present.
know, when you go to one place and it's like cheaper because it's this time of the year, or, you know, you go to certain places like Cherry Blossom, obviously the prices are going to be very varied. But yeah, like it wasn't even like that either. Like we just thought that would be like a good time of the year to go. Well, he did. And I was
Man,
like,
I'm
oh
kidding.
shit, why
You
did
did
we
good.
pick this time of the year? Like it's so hot. We were sweating every single day. But I feel like when you're overseas, you kind of adapt to the weather and like the lifestyle and all that.
Well, still look like you had the best time ever.
I loved
so
it. It was so much fun.
I'm glad you got to go.
And I can tell Keely all the good spots to go to.
100%.
And yeah, she's doing her research.
That kind of leads us into kind of what we wanted to talk about today. Basically, I feel like going into the end of the year, also, sorry to cut you off about Japan.
No,
Glad
I
you had a
loved
nice
it. Thank you
time.
so much for the questions.
You're welcome. And stay tuned for Ash's blog as well. Yeah, so basically, I feel like at the start of the year, we always all tend to set New Year's resolutions. I don't like to call them New Year's resolutions, but, you know, goals and things. I've been doing vision boarding for years. Like, I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so good to do kind of around New Year's, Christmas time, just to kind of like set your intentions for the following year. Ash and I did this year, instead of a vision board, we did these really pretty bingo cards, and we've like slowly been kind of ticking off bit by bit. Like we put some like massive goals in there, but then they're all like little small things we wanted to do together. And we just kind of been chipping away at it all year. But I feel like the first 6 months, or maybe like first 4 months of the year, we just set it and then we forgot that it existed. And then, you know, I feel like people tend to do that, and then as the year goes on, you get so busy, especially with Christmas coming and stuff, and you kind of just forget, and you're like, oh, it's fine, I'll just start again next year. So anyway, I guess in the last couple of months kind of came back to it, and we're like, what can we do going into the rest of the year as the things that we think we actually can achieve? Like, we've still got, it's September, we got like 3 months, 4 months? 3 months.
3.
Anyways, I can't do math.
Like math.
We got a few months left to like, you know, achieve things that we want to achieve. There's definitely some things that are on there just like unachievable, and that's fine. I'm going to move them onto the 2026 bingo card. But yeah, today we kind of just wanted to encourage and discuss just making sure that you do the things that you wanted to do this year. Like, there's no point in slowing down right now. Like, keep going. Get those goals achieved,
Wow,
guys.
Keely, that's so inspiring.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I feel like I've got like a good halfway through mine.
100%.
I'm keen to actually hear like if you're wanting to share like some of the goals that you've hit, some of the things that you didn't quite get around to that you're going to move for next year.
100%. Well, I feel like I can go quite into a lot of detail with them. Maybe we'll take turns. I'll just tell you what I've achieved so far.
You tell me.
Okay. This was the big one, smack bang in the middle, was to buy a new car. I have already kind of discussed this on the podcast like a few episodes ago, but like my car was just, it was eating shit. It was not doing well. It was breaking down. It was not serviced.
It was
Anyways.
making noises that we avoided.
services that I just like acted like didn't need to happen. So anyway, I had to sell it. Well, didn't even sell it. That baddie went to the scrap metal yard and I got $50 for it. That's fine. So I bought a new car, which is really, really exciting. So that's been something that I've probably been talking about doing for like 3 years. Best thing I've done. I've had her for a few months now. I literally love her. I have Apple CarPlay and I literally like it's so good. It's game changing. So I've been really happy with that. I feel like that was like a really big achievement for this year for me. Another one of them was to do the podcast again, which there was a period of time where I didn't think it was going to happen, to be completely honest. Like we really wanted to do it, but it just wasn't really fitting into our lives. And I feel like the passion just like hadn't really come back yet. But ever since we started season 3 again and like we've gotten back into it, I just feel like it's been so nice to do that. So I'm really proud of ourselves for starting the podcast again. The next one was to, so random, but my boyfriend loves anime. He really, really wanted me to get into anime with him. I've been like hesitant to watch it because I just feel like it's not really my thing. But then he's like, Keeleigh, if you want to like book these flights to Japan, like you've got to get on board. So I've been watching anime films with him. I actually watched one at the movies the other day, which was like,
oh my gosh, really?
yeah.
They do them at the movies?
Pardon?
They do them at the movies?
Yeah. Like it's pretty big.
Is it in Japanese or English?
It's in Japanese. And I sat there and I watched it. So pat on the back to me. I make it sound like it was torture. I did fall asleep halfway through, but it was mostly just because it was like a continuation of a TV show that I haven't really watched. So I kind of just watched like a recap of it. It was good. Like I think it's really interesting and I love like the cultural aspect of it. And they like got some like really entertaining storylines, but I was just like confused and tired. And I was like, I'm just going to have a little nap and I hope he doesn't notice. If you know me, I always
Keeleigh always does that during movies. Like she will just kind of plant herself in the corner and then I see the hand
hide
go
my
up,
eyes.
and it's a little bit like, And I'm like, bitch, I know what you're doing. I'm like, you're not fucking tired. I am not someone that can fall asleep in movies. Like if we are watching it, I'm going to sit there. We're making the damn bowl of popcorn and we're watching, and like everyone else better be watching too.
She gets so mad at me when I fall asleep. It's so funny. She's like, Keeleigh, wake up. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's a bad habit. I do need to fix it. I probably shouldn't be falling asleep in like movies we paid for to go sit in the cinema. But anyways, but I have been watching it with him because he wants me to understand the vibes when we do go to Japan next year, because there's a lot of anime things he'd like to do. So I'm like trying to be supportive of his interests.
Nerd. Who said that?
What'd you say?
I said nerd.
Oh,
No,
we are a
that for him.
little
Everyone's
bit
got
nerdy out
their
here.
little
That's okay.
thing.
Then there was, learn 5 new recipes. Another thing, if you know me, is that I hated cooking until probably like 6 months ago. I feel like having someone to cook for definitely changed my opinion on cooking. Like now I like to learn new things and like nurture it. But like one thing I haven't had in so long, because I'm gluten-free, is like a chicken snitty. I haven't had it in so long. Not even a snitty, like a palmy, like anything that's crumbed chicken. Like you can't go to a pub and get gluten-free palmies. Like it just does not exist. So I made them from scratch the other day. So that was like one thing that I've learned. But I've learned so many new recipes this year. So go me, because I feel like that's something no one ever thought was going to happen. Especially my mum. She was like, who's going to want to wife you up? You can't cook.
Brutal.
But I can now.
Fair.
Literally. And then, one other thing that I've achieved is to learn an artsy hobby. I've been, well, not learn, but just like something that I can kind of do to get my hands on. Because I feel like all I do is go to work, watch TikTok, podcast, hang out with my friends, go to bed. Like I have no real like individual hobbies that I do myself, because I've kind of turned all of my hobbies into like work, if that makes sense. So this year I've been like getting into not watercolor. What do you call it? Like drawing, but what are they called? Those markers, alcohol markers, like on the drawing books. It's so much fun. I literally love drawing and like coloring in, which has been fun. And
we've gotten our whole friend group into coloring.
Yeah, she did.
Literally. I love it. So
I really
fun.
like it. It's like
we should do like a coloring date.
I like that.
That's
so
very
peaceful.
wholesome, isn't it?
Oh, the other thing we also did the other week, me and Jerome, was we did the, how do you say it? Polymer clay? Yeah. We made like the little like clay figurine.
Gosh, I've been seeing people on TikTok make magnets for the fridge.
How cute. I'm not really a magnet fridge kind of gal. I don't really like clutter on my fridge, but I do love that trend. It's pretty cute. But yeah, those are, I mean, some of them are like pretty personal, so I won't go into like all the things that I've achieved, but pretty satisfied with that list, especially the car. That was a big one. What are yours?
I finished a book.
Hell yeah,
That was my New Year's resolution, to finish. Okay, it was a bit unrealistic. It was actually 10 books. And I was like, girl, let's just drop the 0 there. But basically, last year, Danny, Keeleigh and I were all trying to read the same book. And a year and a half later, I finally finished it. I'm just bad. Like, I'm so bad with reading. But when you actually take the time and you sit there and you're like not scrolling on TikTok or you're not watching a show, like it's very wholesome to kind of be there present in the moment and like put a candle on and kind of just like sit there and snuggle up on the couch. I really liked it. So that's something I want to start doing. I'm going to be a book girly now.
I love that. We should find something to read together again. I feel like we were going to start a book club last year and that just kind of never happened. But we should do it.
A book club of 2. Someone join our
Maybe
book
Danny
club.
will join our book club.
What else was there? Let me look at my
She's like,
list.
the one thing I've achieved this year is finishing my book from last year.
Okay, something that I wanted to start doing was like not be spending money where it's not needed. And that sounds like a normal like goal, but I'm really bad with like needing branded things. Like if I need to go get makeup, like I go to Sephora, I go to Mecca. Like I don't really ever think about drugstore items. So I think I've been a little bit more better with like not being like prestigious as much.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Does that make sense? Like not being like, oh, I won't buy that shampoo because it's like not from here. Like, and you can have the things that you like you can have the makeup and you can have the beauty products or like items or clothing or whatever it might be. Like we all have our vice for what we spend our money on. But I feel like I went and I forgot my brow pencil when I was on my way to work. And then I just went into Priceline and I bought like a cheapy $9 one. And I was like, this is so good. I was like, why am I going and spending $60 on like a brow pencil from Mecca? Like it's kind of ridiculous at this point.
No, 100%. And makeup's gotten so much more expensive too. Like I feel like if you wear it every single day, it's just like you're dropping hundreds of dollars on it probably every month, to be honest.
And like hair products and stuff, like from like the really crazy brands, like you don't need to get, you know, $40, $50, $60 hair oils. Like you can go get something that's like a little bit more price friendly. So I wouldn't even say it's just to be like saving money, but I think just being less high maintenance. Does that make sense?
No, I get that. Just like choosing where you want to buy quality.
Yeah.
Like when it's necessary rather than always buying quality.
So I've been trying to do that, which has been good.
That's good.
Helping
That's
my bank account. Traveling and like spending time with family, I think has been a really big goal of mine. Yeah.
You've been doing that a lot lately.
I know, and
nice.
I'm like thinking like next year where can I go? Like
Family holidays are so good.
Yeah. No, I think I've hit some of my goals. I do have quite a lot that are like personal as well. But yeah, career and work and life and podcast was a big one.
That's good. Yeah. I feel like the more interesting ones though are things that we were hoping to achieve. And I think there are things that we can still achieve in the next few months. I've got a couple.
I'm not going to read 10 books.
You're not going to read 10 books?
Not happening. 10 books in like 3 months?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I actually had on mine read 5 books. I think I've finished 2. I'm going to try, but like, I don't think I'm going to get to 5. I could, but I just feel like, I don't know, my brain's a little bit too overactive to like sit there and read books all the time. Like I want to, but like, I just can't do it. And then every time I'm like, I'm going to read a book when I go to bed, I end up scrolling TikTok and then I'm like, oh crap, I got to go to sleep. So,
and I think a lot of the time when you create goals at the start of the year, like people go, oh, I need to do this and do that. But like sometimes things can change as well. Like I have goals where I'm like, that doesn't align with what I want to do anymore. That doesn't really fit into my life right now. I might revisit it next year, but like I don't actually even want to do this or that anymore.
No, 100%.
So I think also adding new goals onto there so you can replace goals. Like for me, being in spring, I think it's a very intentional time to be doing your spring cleans and like change a season with wardrobe and like goals and realigning what your values might be for work, for friendships, for financial. Like it's very important time to be goal setting when it's the end of the year and like fresh season energy. I really like to do that.
Oh my gosh, she did it the other day, but I feel like my favorite spring clean is going through your phone, deleting the old emails, old contacts, going through your DMs, just deleting stuff that just like the clutter on your phone.
Even like with the new update, I sat there the other night and I was like deleting apps I don't use anymore. Like I was trying to clear room for storage, change my lock screen photo. Like it makes you feel like you're in a new era.
No,
and also something that I loved, we actually got new furniture.
Yeah.
So we got a new coffee table and we got a new rug. And I feel like having a new thing in your space or reorganizing your room, reorganizing your living room, like it makes you feel like you're in a new vibe.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's like a thing.
It's a thing. No, 100%. I think so too. I think, yeah, especially because like winter's over and it's getting a bit warmer now. Like I feel like everyone gets into a bit of like a winter slump. I definitely did. Like, but ever since the weather's been a bit nicer and like it's getting like lighter earlier and staying light, I think I've been a little bit more inspired to like go and socialize, try new things, like get back out with my friends, go to the beach, which I'm so excited about. But I guess that leads me into things that like I definitely know that I can achieve this year before the year ends that I like want to do. One of them's kind of funny because you'd think that I would have done it by now. I've never done an advanced Pilates class before. I've taught them, but I, as a Pilates instructor, have never done someone else's advanced class. I feel like I should have.
Really? How is that possible?
I don't know. I just like, I go to like beginner and intermediate classes. My old studios that I used to teach, I didn't offer them. Like I've only just this year been working places that do have an advanced class. But like if you know me, you know I've got a back injury. So I feel like I get a little bit too scared to like do certain things and go outside of my comfort zone within fitness or like anything physical. But my back's been getting a lot better. I've been seeing a physio, which was also a goal this year, was to like actually make my back a priority and like find someone that's going to help me and like continuously create that growth and like with my back anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do an advanced Pilates class. My clients are going to be like, what do you mean you've never done one? Like, is that bad? I don't know. So I will at some point.
It'll also be good for you as like a consumer to see what it's like.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because then it'll be good for my own work practice because I'll know like.
And you can see how it
hard it
feels.
is.
You can see like what the difference might be between the classes. Maybe go to a couple so you can like feel the vibe.
I will feel the vibe.
We've also been talking about doing a heels class.
That's literally my next goal. The whole like year I've been like, it's been 18 months since I've danced. Is that not crazy? Like literally when we started this podcast, like I was like doing auditions, doing gigs, like I was like a dancer. And then like, obviously I hurt my back. So like things changed. But like I was talking to Ash about it last night. Like I just want to do a dance class again so bad. I feel like this is something else. Like my passion for dance has like come back. And I'm like so really like I just really want to do a dance class. And I said to Ash like we should go do a pole or heels class together.
For those of the new listeners that weren't with us a few years ago, do you just want to kind of explain like your career at the moment and like talk about where dancing was?
For sure. Okay, so I've danced since I was like 11. When we were in high school, I maybe in year 10 decided that I wanted to go do full-time dance. So for 2 years, I did a diploma of dance. It was literally, it's crazy, 35 hours per week, like a work schedule of just dancing. Like went to school every day, but dancing as soon as I finished high school. I did that for a while, but I just feel like at the time, I just didn't know a lot about my own health. I just, like, there's so many things that have popped up since that I didn't even know I had, like celiac disease. I've got bulging discs, like other things wrong with me that I was so young. I just didn't really take my health seriously enough to go and get those things checked at the time. So I just feel like in that period of time, I was probably like wearing down my injury even more and like not taking it seriously to do something. And then like I kind of took a break for a little bit and I was like, okay, like let's go, like let's be a professional dancer. Let's go do a musical contract. Like, I was so keen to like get in and do it. I like moved, I started this new course and then I hurt my back and it was so bad. Like there was a couple of weeks that I was stuck in bed. Like I literally couldn't move and I didn't have family around, didn't have my boyfriend around. Like no one was there to help me. And I was literally just like in bed all the time in pain. But that happened at the start of last year. And I think it just kind of made me reassess where I was at because my doctors were just like, they call it the load, just like always dancing all the time. That load on my back was just like really, really bad for it. And they were like, you've also got osteoarthritis. So that just means it's going to keep wearing down over time if you keep pursuing a career like this. And they were just pretty much saying, I really don't think that this is good for your future. You're going to end up like with a pretty bad injury if you keep going. And it was already pretty bad because like, it was just like I'm a Pilates instructor. I've been doing that for a few years. It was to the point I would teach one class, 50 minutes, and I was in pain, couldn't stand up, had to sit down on the reformer and like kind of teach sitting, which like I was only 23. What do you mean you can't stand for more than an hour at 23? Like that's just ridiculous. So I had to take that pretty seriously. Last year was honestly like trauma. Like last year kind of sucked, like low key, but everything that happened I feel like has really like led me to where I am right now. And I'm so much happier. My health is so good. My anxiety is just like usually not there unless my period comes. Like everything's just been so much better. And I think now that I've had that space from dance and I kind of broke up with it and I've been like teaching my Pilates and stuff. It's been a while now and I've had some space from it. And now that it's getting better, I'm like, I don't want a career in dance anymore by any means, but I'm like so keen to like find my passion for like my love for it and just like do classes again. So I'm excited. But yeah, I want to do a heels class with Ash because I think that'll be really fun.
I'm just not good at dancing. Like I'm very uncoordinated. Like give me a few drinks.
That's not true.
And I'm on the dance floor like I'm professional. Like I am really
I think she's
getting in there.
okay. No,
But like I get so shy. I'm like I couldn't picture myself dancing with like all these amazing people, and then I'm like in the corner having no idea what choreography we're doing.
The funniest thing is though, Ash is like really good at singing. She's never had a singing lesson in her life.
Oh my god,
She's actually really good at singing, and like my old roommate and I used to like dance around in the living room, and like Ash was kind of living with us for a few months there, and like he would teach her like choreography in the lounge room. I've got all these videos of it. I was looking the other day and I was like, Ash can dance. Like you've never had proper dance training. She used to do sports aerobics actually. I was hyping you up about that the other day to my boyfriend actually. I was like, Ash used to be able to do a one-handed push-up as a part of choreography.
Crazy.
Sports
Like
aerobics.
that's such a random skill to just like bust out. Like I'm not flexible anymore. I'm not very like, I don't know, technical, but I think it would be fun.
I think so.
I think I need a drink. Like we need to go have a drink before we do
Have a
it.
drink and we'll go do a heels class. If anyone knows where to do like kind of like a beginner fun adult heels class in Sydney,
Or if
let
anyone's
us know.
done one before, like let us know how it went.
We'll film it for you.
Oh my god, imagine.
We'll put it on Instagram.
It's like giving like Dancing with the Stars.
Literally. No, I think we can do it. I think it'd be really fun. But yeah, that's something I think I'm going to achieve this year. I'm going to get myself back out of my comfort zone and I'm going to go to a dance class. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I feel like I'm making myself accountable by telling the world about it.
Yeah.
Like,
and you
really
can
do
like just realign your goals. Like again, it's never too late to kind of look at what you were doing and where you're at and like add some new goals to the list. I think everyone waits for January to do things. And like lately I've been feeling like, you know, it's spring. Spring is such a good time to do it. I don't know why. Just spring in my mind is get shit done. Like change your atmosphere. Winter's over. Change your goals. Like do what you want to do that you haven't gotten done because you've been like, you know, cold and everyone's bloody depressed and bloody white, you know?
It's just depressed and white.
Depressed and white.
No, literally.
It's just a good time.
It is kind of funny though, because there's this one thing on both of our what do you call it? Bingo cards that just absolutely was never going to happen. We were so ambitious thinking we were going to do this year. We were like, we're going to book flights to Europe. We're not back with this. Yeah, no. I wish we could book flights to Europe.
I booked flights to Asia.
To Asia? Oh, yeah, true. You
Closer.
did. That's step one.
Close enough. No, I think we need to revisit like travel goals. Have we told them about what's happening next year?
I think we did. Yeah, no, we did. We're going on a cruise.
Going on a cruise, which is exciting.
All we do is go on cruises.
Planning things in advance has been really good for us and like working out where we want to go somewhere a bit more like close by. Whereas like Europe is such a... I don't know. If you guys have traveled with your friends overseas, like let us know how it went in terms of saving, planning, that kind of thing. Because it feels like such a big task. And we're planners. Like we can do it, but
I
just don't know where to start. Like obviously you need to book the flight, but...
I feel like you're doing massive things like Europe to me, like they kind of sit at the same kind of goals level as like get a house, like the house deposit, save the house deposit, Europe, get married, have kids. Like Europe kind of sits in that huge like milestone for me. And I feel like it makes me a little bit nervous because I'm just like, it's such a huge like financial commitment. If we want to go and make like a big trip out of it, because it could be a once in a lifetime thing. It really could. Like you don't know if you're going to get to go back. Like I feel like we want to make the most of it. So we'd be like, okay, let's go for like 4 weeks. Like it just becomes a whole thing. And then like, you know, I'm casual. So I'm like, okay, great. So I'm casual. I'm going to have to save X amount of money to pay my bills while I'm gone. I've got like pets and like I've got a boyfriend. Like I don't want to leave him for too long. Like I just feel like it's just become like a whole thing. And I feel like it's stressing me out to like commit to it. I don't know, but I want to.
And I think a lot of the time when people talk about it, it's been while they live at home. So it's like,
yes,
you know, easier.
I think, like there's definitely pros and cons to living in or out of home. Like I can see, I've got a lot of friends that are achieving certain things and I'm like, oh my God, like that's amazing. I wish I was doing that too. Like buying a house or whatever it might be. But then I kind of sit back and I'm like, wait a sec. Like they've been so lucky and fortunate to have the privilege of being able to stay at home and save.
But then they're probably also looking at us. Like I've got a friend at the moment that's been to Europe twice the last 2 years, but she's living at home with her in-laws and she's like, oh my God, like I literally
and then, like,
can't do this anymore.
That
like,
comes
I'm
with its
losing
own
my
set
hair.
of problems too.
So I think it definitely depends on what your goals are. But if you can make it happen, like I'd love to go.
Do it for us, please.
But we were thinking about doing like a shorter thing, like maybe like a 3-week. Is that crazy? Because I know when people go to Europe, they're gone for months.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're doing like the Euro summer. Like, and I just don't know if I can be. And
I
I'm
don't think I
also
can be out of home
someone
that long.
that after a week and a half of traveling, I want to be back home in my own bed. I want to be with my dog, my boyfriend.
No,
Like,
I agree.
I get like homesick.
Yeah.
Not homesick, but like I just want my routine back. When you're traveling for so long, like you get out of your routine and then you're not eating the best. You might not be doing like your exercise the way that you want to be doing, you know?
100%. I think that's maybe just why it's become like this whole thing. It's like a huge, I don't know. I think it stresses us out a little bit. But if anyone has gone for a short period of time, I've actually got a friend that's going to London for a week soon. Maybe I'll have to ask her how it goes. But like, I just feel like, I don't know, something short and snappy would be better for us. But then there's like so many places to go that we want to do. And we're like, do we have enough time for that? I don't know. And then, yeah, it's just hard because I feel like if we plan a girls' Europe trip, it's like, okay, well, that'll be my one big trip for the year. Then I can't do X, Y, and Z with my boyfriend. This also stops us from saving it for X, Y, and other things. Like, and then, you know, they got so much time off every year. Like, I don't know. It's like, ooh, but I really want to do it. I just feel like it'd be so nice.
Keely's going to win the lottery and then we can do all of our travel.
Hell yeah. Jerome, because sometimes I'm a bit of a manifester. Like, sometimes I write things down and I'm like, this is going to happen. And then it does. Like, Taylor Swift tickets, I wrote down exactly how and what we were going to get, and that's what happened. And so many people I know missed out. And like little things like the timing of when Jerome and I were going to move in together, like pets, like I've written little manifestations down before in my notes and they've come true. So he was like, you need to write down that we're going to win the lottery, we're going to like come into money and we're all going to go on these amazing holidays, so I'll let you guys know if it comes true.
I know 2 people in my life that have won the lottery.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Haven't gotten a dime from it. Rip. No. But like, it's more common than you think. Buy your lottery tickets. I bought scratchers the other day and I lost.
You bought one?
Yeah. No, I bought them for Brennan like every year for his birthday. Just get him. I don't know why. It's just like a fun thing that we do.
I think scratches are nice to get in like a card.
Like, oh my God. And you never get anything from scratches. You get like one free ticket, then you have to go through the whole heartbreak again of seeing that you had nothing.
Or you spend like $10 on it and then it's like, you win $2. You're like, oh my God, I won $2.
I literally won something at least.
I don't know. I'm not really like a lottery person. I just feel like it's throwing away.
I don't think it's like for our age demographic. Like, I don't know a lot of people that invest in that. I think that I used to actually work in a news agency doing lottery stuff when I was in high school. And there's lots of older people that come in like every single Saturday morning. Like they're buying the lottery tickets. And I was so surprised at how many people were doing that. My mum does that
too, to be honest.
And I feel like it's just the routine of doing it.
But also it's like, when you start, why would you stop? Because it's like, oh, but what if I win it next week? What if I win it next week? Like, I've already started investing into it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, one of them went at, like, when I worked there, one of them went at the local.
Oh, there you go.
Like, at my work.
Like, they won there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was a small one. And I was like, oh my God, did I sell the ticket? No. And then someone at the Bondi Junction, Westfield, won a couple months ago. And I was like messaging the family group chat. I was like, who bought the lottery?
Could have been me.
Tell me who won.
It'd be nice to win the lottery.
No, not that lucky. That's all right. We'll still be working.
Yeah, literally. I keep saying, wouldn't it be nice if we could just like become rich, famous influencers and just like...
That's Keely's dream. She just wants to be like a Pilates stay-at-home influencer vibe.
I know, because it'd be nice. And then I can just like make more podcasts with you. We can go to the beach every day. And wouldn't that be great?
Getting a bit like kind of personal as well. Like, people always ask if we've made money from the podcast, which is definitely a goal, but it's a lot harder than you kind of assume it would be, like, to post online. And a lot of people assume that influencers and, you know, people that are making videos are earning such a steady income. A lot of the time it's not like that, because there's so many people that are really like signed with an agency. Keeleigh used to be with an agency when you were trying to do
for dancing though.
Yeah, like when you were doing dancing.
But they take commissions.
But lots of influencers do that to get brands reach out to them and like, you know, like then they take their cut.
It's usually like 20%. It's like quite a bit of money.
Yeah, like it's a chunk of it.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you have to do the work for it and like follow the guidelines of what they want.
You know what though? Even with the podcast, like I'll be completely honest with you guys. Like, I mean, we haven't been doing it for like that long today, but I'm like starting to slump right now. I'm like, I need a nap from this. Like trying to think of content and filming together and then editing it. Like after we film this episode, we're going to have to sit there and like put it all together, write a caption. Like it's actually like makes first world problems, but it is time consuming. It's exhausting. Like we have jobs and then like you go home, not complaining. I love this podcast, but like, I'm just like, it's like a whole thing. So like, I don't know. It would have been nice to commit to this and make it like a thing you can like do, but I don't know.
Being an influencer is a job. It's not a full-time, massive, hard job, when you say full-time, obviously some people might argue and the hours might be, leading more towards full-time. But I don't think it's the hardest job in the world,
No,
but I
for
definitely
sure.
do think that it is a job and it requires effort. And if that's your sole income, then you have to put in the time because videos don't make themselves.
Well, I do social media for my work, and like it can, like, I literally love it, but like when you're staring at a screen, like thinking of content, like editing and stuff, it gets so tiring to like be on your phone and like on a screen all
And
the time.
it clashes
So
with your personal life as well.
yeah,
Especially if you are posting about your life and, we talk about our lives on the podcast and our goals and personal things all the time. We share advice and our own stories of what have happened to us. It kind of is hard then to draw the line between what's work and what's just my life.
yeah, 100%.
That you save offline. Like for a long time, we had boundaries where we wouldn't say our boyfriends' names and we wouldn't talk about our friends. We don't necessarily do that, but we do talk about Danny because she's been on,
Yeah,
she's
she doesn't
been
care.
on a
I think
few
she like gets
times and
excited. She's like, oh,
and she's literally like our best friend, but there's still things that we want to keep private and we want to, have things just for us too, but we want to share our lives with you guys.
It's such like a fine line. I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to that just in general, because I feel like we this is becoming so serious and deep, but like we lived in such like an attached, networked world. Like everyone's connected all the time. It can be really, really hard from like to just switch off your phone and be like, I'm not available right now. I swear no one will bother me if my phone's on, but if I turn it on do not disturb or like put airplane mode on for like a couple hours, suddenly like everyone wants me and they've thought that I've like disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to be connected 24/7. I think, I don't know. Your personal life interferes with work a lot, especially like people text you, people call you while you're at work. Like that's pretty normal now to just like, most people will check their phone at work, I think.
It's funny when you say that you get all your messages when your phone's on Do Not Disturb. The most heartbreaking thing is when you've had like a cleanse for a few hours and you put your phone away or it's on Do Not Disturb and then you come back, you're like, oh, 0 notifications.
Oh, I hate that.
You're like,
If
you get a
people
text
don't
from like
text
Domino's
you,
or something. You're like, are you serious?
like, what do you mean? I'm not. It's like, or it's just your mum. You're like, oh,
You're
love
like,
your mum though.
damn, I thought everyone would like, love me. Or you go to like open like TikTok and you feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to get thousands of views and comments. And then you
get like 200. And you're
my
like, oh.
phone is so dry.
No, 100%.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, I think sometimes just in general, like it's hard to switch off, especially with like emails being connected, all these sorts of things. Like, I don't know. So I don't know where the relevancy was this.
I've had to do that with work this week because I've been more intentional with my headspace and, switching off and being more present in the current moment and muting those chats and being like, I cannot be accessible 24/7.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it's a fine line and, take your time to respond. I think people are very disconnected because we have grown up literally quite literally like with iPhones and being on them all the time, and because people work with their phones now. Like in school it used to be a thing where you could just pull your phone out and sit there and text on it, and now they're being so strict and making them leave them at the office or at the school nurse or whatever, and it's like, well, fair when you're at school, but at work as adults you need your phone half the time for work.
No, 100%. I feel like, yeah, it's hard. I don't know how I feel about the fact that we're always so connected. Because I love switching my phone off. Like I love just being like, no, because I feel like I'm
get
present.
Anxiety. I'm like, what if there's an emergency? Like what if someone needs me? What if someone's trying to reach me and ask me a question or like you know.
No, 100%.
Go, oh shit, can I really leave my phone at home for
I put my phone on airplane mode earlier when we went on a walk because I was like, I just want to focus on like being in the present moment with you. And she was like, you don't want to have it just on Do Not Disturb? And I was like, no, like I saw, because the other thing is,
I was like, why would you do that? Because
mean?
then like no one can call you, whereas if it's an emergency someone can reach you. But a lot of the things that I do specifically with my relationship is we have no phone dates.
That's cute.
And it's super like intentional time, knowing that like people can't reach us, and then if you need to do the quick like little check you can do it, but
I think
just,
as well,
part of
like
our lives.
Ash and I get pretty distracted and like in our heads. I don't know if that's an anxiety thing, but like if I'm with someone and then something happens that I kind of need to attend to later, like, and I see a text message pop up, I'm like, oh crap. And then my mind starts to like wander off what I'm currently doing in the present moment. So I hate that about phones, but that's why I put on Do Not Disturb.
Or you're with someone and then you go, oh, sorry, really quickly I need to reply to this. And the next minute you get other notifications and
it's like a whole thing.
You're checking who responded to you on Instagram and like what this person sent you on email. Like it's never just the one thing.
No, 100%.
Yeah. No, but I think it's
a part of your spring clean. Everyone's spring clean.
But also like I think it's so fitting because everyone's talking about the update with the new iPhone. Is it 17?
No, they went from 18 to 26.
Oh, what?
So this is iOS 26.
Okay, I was talking about the iPhone, but
oh, sorry.
Actually,
There's an
no,
iPhone
I'm
17.
lying. I'm actually talking about the update. I think with both, like having the setups for do not disturb, who can and can't contact you, going work mode. Is there one for like when you're just at home?
They've got like 5. There's like sleep, do not disturb, personal, work. There's heaps.
Yeah, like making sure I'm going to do that tonight actually, set up the personal one so then when I'm at home, work can fuck off.
But yeah, I think the
And
point of
opposite.
all this was just like encouraging you guys to just like use this last couple of months of the year to just like reassess where you're at, like things that could be better, things you want to do, like have fun with the rest of the year. Like literally if there's something you wanted to do, or like a hobby you wanted to like get into, like the time is now. Don't start next year. Don't wait for the New Year's resolutions to set in. I reckon just like get onto it.
And if you are planning New Year's plans, have a look at implementing time to make your bingo card or like goals.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're going to do ours on New Year's Eve with hopefully with Danny. If we are going to, we're just going to see what our plans are.
It was kind of like, because we did like a vision board thing as well. Like we made a collage with all the photos of what we wanted to do and like made it all aesthetically pleasing. I'm not the biggest person for kind of getting it out on like a big board and like going to Office Works and printing it all off and stuff. But it could be fun.
Why not?
We could do it one day. But if
Have
you
some
are wanting
cocktails.
something that's a bit more digital and you can refer back to a lot without having to get up in your cabinet and pull out the sheet of paper that you're probably going to look at 3 times, like it's kind of more in your face when you have it there.
I couldn't recommend like bingo cards or vision boards more. I feel like they're seriously like they're the way to get shit done. I feel like it's just if you can see it kind of in the back of your head, like it's on the back of your phone screen on your wall, like it's just always kind of constantly reminding you, even if you're not consciously thinking about those goals, like they're still kind of there, they're happening. And then I think by the time you get to the end of the year, even if you haven't been like, oh, what am I going to do this year? Tick, 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 tick. You realize that all those things, all those hopes and dreams that you like wanted to do, like they've slowly happened in the background. Like, I don't know.
And ask your friends to do it as well. Like Keeleigh and I did this year, and then we've kind of been checking in with each other and saying like, oh, Danny, we should do it next year. And I sent mine in recently saying, oh, I've done XYZ. Like I'm actually so surprised. I went in and I crossed them off, and then I kind of said, oh, you know, and my next one's this, and no way am I getting my 10 books done or whatever it might be. And then that way Keeleigh was then able to think, oh, you know, like, you know, I've really been wanting to do this. We still have time. Like it's kind of brought it to the forefront of her attention.
Yeah, 100%. I forgot, to be honest, I forgot about half of it. But then I went through and I was like, oh, I have done X, Y, and Z.
What's the next one on yours? Like what's like the next main goal?
Oh, one of them that I was going to say is to buy a new iPhone. I've had mine for like 4 years now, and it's a bit smashed to the back and it's getting really glitchy. And I don't know. I'm not like a big fan of like constantly updating your phone, but like I feel like 4 years is a pretty significant time to like upgrade to the new one. So I might buy the iPhone 17. I'm going to wait till I've done my tax return because I'm like, I don't really want to like pocket out. What is it? They're like $1,500. So
yeah, I had mine. I've been very naughty. Keeleig's been super, super good and organized. I've just like had a mental break. Keely's looking at me like, what are you thinking about? She's been so good with like getting her hair cut, and I had on mine get my hair trimmed every couple of months this year, and I literally haven't done that, and I've got like the most ratty dead ends that I need to chop off. So that's going to be my next thing that I do, and to try and get through another book. So having a look at your goals and going, you know, I might not get 5 trims in this year, but at least I can start doing it.
100%. Here's your reminder to cut your hair, guys.
We've just had a million
about
reminders.
your self-care.
But yeah, no, I've loved this episode so much because it's a good time to be relearning, and spring has sprung and we're in the vibe of getting shit organized.
But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on things that we could achieve next year, or like fun little goals, or like things that you're going to do, DM them to us, because I always love to know what our listeners are thinking and what they're up to. But yeah, I think by the time we get to do our bingo cards again for 2026, we might maybe like post it with the non-personal ones on for the next year, and like maybe show you guys kind of like the process of vision boarding. Stay tuned for TikTok. We started vlogging as well. We're going to start filming like little things, so maybe we'll film us doing that. But yeah, hopefully this has kind of gotten your brains thinking. And yeah, we're really excited to get into like the end of the year. We got some fun episodes planned. Halloween is coming. Taylor Swift's next album is coming. Guys, we're so excited. By the time this episode drops,
forgot about that.
the new album is out.
Oh my God, the engagement as well.
Oh, last time we saw each other, I literally...
It was the day after we recorded the podcast. So picture me this. I'm Actually, don't ask why, but I was sleeping in Keeley's living room, not in my usual spare bedroom.
On the floor.
And so it was pitch black because the blinds were all down. And I thought it was the middle of the night, but it was really like 7 a.m. Keeleigh just like emerges out of the darkness. She was like, guess who got engaged? And my thought was like, oh, someone from high school, like someone that we don't like tell me the tea. I'm like ready to know about who it is in our personal life. My jaw was on the floor when I saw that photo.
I didn't expect it to happen.
I was like, bro, the English teacher and the, what was it, PE teacher?
And the PE teacher and the English teacher. It was so cute.
I'm dying.
I can't wait to see the wedding photos. But yeah.
Anyway.
Her album drops, so this has been filmed at like the end of
Oh my gosh,
September.
and it was so funny because we're talking about engagement rings and like our proposals and stuff.
On that episode.
Literally on that episode, and it was the next day. I was like, we kind of low-key...
We manifested it into existence.
Yeah, like basically we're part of the engagement.
Her album drops next Friday. And then this episode comes out like 2 days later. So like by the time this comes out, it would have already happened. But I'm so excited to listen to the new album and keep talking to you guys.
So much new music. So much new music. Like Sabrina's, I'm like somewhat Tate.
Yes. Oh my God.
Anyway, new things happening. We told you the springtime is for new intentions, new things, new beginnings. Yeah. And yeah.
I feel like at this point we're just yapping. We probably need to wrap this up.
We'll love you and leave you.
I need a nap.
But thank you for rejoining us, or thank you if this was the first time that you've listened to our podcast, and we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you back for the next episode with your 2 favorite potty hosts.
Hopefully your favorite. Should be.
No, I'm claiming it. We are.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.